Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. It took me a few minutes to get the setup going. I almost forgot how to set this stuff up. All right, so today, we're gonna do a short live. We're just gonna talk about how to avoid rug pulls. The signs, and sometimes you can do a little bit more digging. And I'm just going to share a few tricks with you guys. It's not 100%, foolproof, but it would help. And again, this is not financial advice, okay? All right. So, I do have a few points here. Justin was early. Justin, what's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I was a little bit late. Um, Lovely Breeze says it's hard to purchase a new coin in New York. Oh, hmm. I think I was listening to a guy. They found some ways around it, but I'm not 100% sure what exactly they are doing. Yeah, hmm. But we'll see. Texas is also pretty tough, but I mean, if you are on Pancake Swap, anybody can be swapping on Pancake Swap and stuff. So, all right. Hey, 70 Roses in the house. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Keaton, what's up? All right. Okay, so here are some of the things that you should look for. I have a little list here. Let's see. The very first thing is to look out for. This might sound very basic, but at least make sure the token has a functioning website, right? Don't just buy something because your friend or someone posted in the Facebook group or something. Like, hey, this is the contract number of this new token that's about to come out. It's new, it's hot, it's this, it's that. At least make sure it has a website that looks decent. Okay, so that would pretty much listen. A lot of the rug pulls had beautiful website. They had all that, but most of the people who try to jump into something thinking that they are super early, just buy and not check anything at all. So make sure it has a website. Okay. Also, secondly, read the white paper. If the white paper looks like, again, we are in a world where sometimes you want to keep things simple, right? But if the white paper has a lot of typos, okay, it's 90% of the time. All the white papers that have typos, little spelling errors, little, it's usually scammy. It's very scammy. Okay, so look out for those little typos. Little typos. Maybe they use a plural instead of a singular. Um, Stuff like that in the white paper or even on the wording on the website. That is also a dead giveaway. It's not always the case because a lot of the time, a lot of these crypto entrepreneurs are not primarily English speakers. So just make sure. Uh, but most of the time, the typos is a dead giveaway. And here's the thing: I'm not a native English speaker as well. But those of us who learn it, we might not speak it right, but we do write it right. Okay. So usually scammers, try to rush, and so look out for typos. All right. So also, I will be taking a look at some code in Solidity here soon, and then I will, show you some things to look out for. Also, there's a great tool called uh, DX Tools, Dex Tools. So I'm gonna go there real quick here, and in there, so here's an example of one that someone had sent me to look at, and here's the thing: look for liquidity. If a coin doesn't have liquidity, it the price cannot be set. So let me give you an example. If a coin has a liquidity of about, let's say, $20,000, that's not a lot, but it could still the price of the coin can easily fluctuate. If somebody buys $10,000 worth of that coin, and all of a sudden the coin's liquidity goes from 20,000 to 30,000, but then the coin is pegged towards BNB, so that would be a 50% increase in price. So look for liquidity. If you are going to buy a coin, you go to DX2s and you see the liquidity here is zero, right? There's no liquidity. You cannot sell that coin. Okay. Um, Sometimes the liquidity is so low, and it doesn't really make sense. If the liquidity is so low, what happens is that every single buy could shoot it up. But then again, there are some newer projects that may have low liquidity, but they have audited code and stuff. That's a good sign. So always check out liquidity. Always look for total liquidity and know if the developers have invested. At least I think at least for a coin to be up and listed on an exchange, at least the liquidity should be more than 5,000 for a start. Um, but then again, there might be some outliers. All right. What's up, Uncle ETC? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, he says, that's not professional. Yeah, definitely not professional. All right. So what is the next thing? So the next thing is something more like Telegram, social media stuff, right? Uh, find their social media stuff. Look for quality posts and quality engagement. Now, real developers will not have all the time in the world to be engaging with every single post. They will be probably responding one every now and then quite intelligently, and not just be engaging in posts and pumping, telling people it's gonna go way up to the to the roof, whatnot. Okay. And also on Telegram, you could buy fake Telegram members for very cheap, right? So a lot of all the new coins may have, you will see there are 13,000, 16,000 people in the Telegram, and there's no real conversations going on, no real activity going on. They are just doing that to trap you, to make you think that this thing is very popular, and then you have to go all in so that you could go up. And so those are signs. It's not always the case. Some of the meme coins have started that way. I've seen some of the meme coins start with all the bad signs, but they happen to take off. But that's rare. Okay, most of the time when they are pushing so hard, there's always an agenda behind it. So look for that. Same with Twitter. Check out their Twitter. Um, if they have 20,000 followers, and then all their when they tweet, every single comment under the tweet is the same, that oh, great project, great project, amazing project. I mean, it's not real people, guys. It's they are robots. So try to see past that, okay? Because today everybody can buy Twitter followers and stuff like that. If you find a new coin and all of a sudden it has 5,000 followers on Twitter, but you check the BSC scan, and on BSC scan it has you know 200 holders, that doesn't make sense. That's a sign right there. Okay. um Okay, so this one I've been on the fence with. So also, is the maker of the coin known, or is he incognito? That I'm kind of on the fence with, because I've gotten to the point where I think understanding the code is better than anything else. Because currently I am consulting for a coin that the only reason they don't want to go uh public, like KYC, is the nature of the coin is such that in some countries maybe that thing might require some permissions, but on the blockchain it's open on the blockchain. uh, but the code is tight. The whole thing is run automatically, and smart contracts the smart contract has been written in such a way that it's immutable. So the code, they have denounced the ownership, and it's such that it cannot be changed. So in that case, if you understand the code, you don't really need to know the people, because once they launch it, they're not going to be able to change it. And if you think that is a fair thing that the code is going to be doing, then you can invest. Again, Bitcoin, the biggest of all, is anonymous, right? If when they presented Bitcoin to me way back then, um, probably I was like, I want to hear the CEO of Bitcoin tell me why I should buy it. Otherwise, I'm not going to buy, um, you know, something that I don't know the owner to. That's why everybody needs to learn a little bit of code, not to write it, but just to understand it. Okay. Um, so not to write it, but just to understand it. Let me see if I can find a random. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here to go to the biggest gainers. Um, I don't know. Let's try the biggest gainers here. Don't go and buy. Let's find something more funny here. Baby Floki billionaire. Is it on BSC? Okay, let's see this. Um, wow, it is actually 4 million. That's something. Okay, where is the contract? Can we? Oh, we can. Hold on. Okay, so the next thing is you have to check. You have to check if the liquidity is, well, instead of, okay, before we get to the liquidity being locked, the next thing you should check for is go to the holders, right? And then in here, if you see this sign beside the address, this little, let me expand this. Oops. uh I think I made it way too big. Let's make it a little. There you go. If you see this little sign here, which is like a document sign, beside the address, it means that particular wallet is part of the contract, and you can find what that wallet is doing in the contract. Okay. So that's a sign that, hey, that wallet is part of the contract. And usually if it's going to be part of the contract like that, it would be assigned to something specific. And sometimes you have to scroll the way down to find another one down here. Now, the developers have gotten smart to the point where they split up coins in so many different wallets. And as you can see, um, this is all split up from here. After the third one, each one is 2.9%, 2.4, 2.16. So do the calculation. If you add the top 10, the top 20 wallets, and almost all the coins are in the top 10 or the top 20, then you gotta be a little bit careful. Okay. Sometimes you know it's just that they haven't lumped it all into one wallet to scare you, but then it could be all spread up. Again, some of these are very fair because recently I've been dabbling in pink sale, where you buy into the coin before the coin launches. And the reason for we're going to take a look at pink sale real quick. The reason for that is that some developers don't have any money at all to build liquidity, so they go to pink sale and they show you the code, they show you the project, they tell you about the project, and if you believe in it, then you go with the seed sale. So all the money they get, or most of the money they get, will go towards liquidity and maybe some towards marketing or something. That way they can start their coin at a good spot. Because if you go in with a coin that has a liquidity of only 2 BNB or something, somebody can come and buy more than 20% of your coin right away, unless you have certain parameters in place to stop people from buying a certain amount, right? That's why some people use pink sale to launch a coin. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a scam, but you got to watch out. Some people just don't have the money to put their own money in liquidity and lock it up for so long. So they go the pink sale route, and the early investors get rewarded with a bajillion coins. And then whenever that coin actually launches, those people have a lot of coins. All right. So what's the next thing? Next thing here that I have on this list. Okay, so same thing on their Twitter. If they don't allow comments, that's a definite no go, right? If they don't allow comments, that's a definite no go. So if somebody has a thing that they're not allowing comments on there, that is a definite no go. Same with Telegram. If they are quickly banning on Telegram, and once anybody says anything, ban, 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 that is you know, that's also a sign right there. That's a sign right there. Don't be fooled with all these metaverse coins, and even though they show all these red flags, you still go in. No, no. Okay. Um, so we already talked about the engagement, the fake engagement. Like if you see a post and everybody's like, "Oh, great project, great project, great project, great," uh, no. And then check some of those accounts that are commenting. You see that they actually bought accounts. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. What else do we have here? Let me see if I can actually find a source code here to open. Do, 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 do. Okay, so how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing so far? What are some new projects you are looking into for the new year? This new year, I've decided to set some money aside to play some of the new coins, because guess what? Listen, something like Safe Moon and Shiba, when they were going in pink sale, guys, you could have with $100 on their pink sale to get the pre-sale, right? Uh, you would have turned $100 into about 80 something million dollars. That's how powerful pre-sale is. If you're able to get it on a pre-sale on a coin that has good code, that doesn't have any holes, any backdoors in it. And sometimes they will have the coin verified, so you don't have to do the work. And usually people that verify their coins are more trustworthy because they know their code is good, so they actually go get it verified. Okay. All right. What was I trying to open here? Oh, let me see here. When you go on BSC, how do you open the whole contract? Or unless they make it available on GitHub. Give me a second here. This used to open right away whenever I came here, but let's see here. All right. Yeah, so listen, it's all about not stepping on a rug. If you don't step on a rug, you're not gonna be rug pulled. If you see too many red flags, don't nosedive into it. But if you do see some good signs, then it could just be that, okay, this project is a good project. It's just they're just starting off with low funding. So all right, so let me take a look at Pink Seal here also real quick. So a lot of people, I have been dabbling in it. I know a lot of you have not, because I asked in the Discord, and nobody responded except 17 Roses, who says he's also looking into it. So let's take a look at Pink Seal here. Pink Seal dot. So Finance. So here you can go and find launch pads and launch pad lists, right? So this is where some people have made millions off of, right? When I was just focusing on established coins and stuff, people were trying to. This is where you can get in at the bottom of some coins before they actually take off. But then again, you got to be quite careful, right? So you see some of these, they have a soft cap, they have a hard cap, and the soft cap means if they get 100 BNB, they are good to launch. A hard cap means that they're not willing to accept more than 200 BNB at the pre-sale, because they are giving out away this many coins for 1 BNB. So they don't want too many whales who can maneuver the coin after the coin has been launched. But this is where whales are created. Okay, this is where whales are created. But this is where you have to be very careful, because during the pink sale, the projects usually haven't been really vetted so much, and so a lot of them could be scams. Okay, so this is very interesting. This says Exodus. I doubt it's the real Exodus, so I don't know about that. Um, so sometimes when you are looking on Pinksil, you might see this sign right here that says audit, the blue sign. If you see the audit sign, that is a great sign. It means the project has been audited, and at the very least, it's been kind of audited. You can click to read the audit. So you click on that, and this was by Tech Audit, and it's a lot of text. Oops, where is it? Oh, it's loading. Okay, so they will edit it and audit it and tell you the stuff they found. Make it pretty easy for you to understand. Past means past, so you don't have to do the audit yourself, right? But not every coin invests their money to get the project audited. So most of the time, the mere fact that the coin is audited is a good sign, but it's not always the top sign. There are other things you have to look for as well. So these people are saying that they're going to use 60% of their um, liquidity of the amount they raise here for liquidity. Let me make this a little bit big so you can see it. 60%, right? At the same time, the liquidity lockup time is important. 180 days is a good amount of time, right? Some people have it up to 365 days. These people here, upcoming, what is this, Woma City, whatnot, they have their lockup time for 1,825 days. They really believe the project is going to work and take off. So again, there are different things you have to look out for, but I really like. I'm always excited when I see the audit sign. Sometimes some of the high end auditing, I know Certic and others, they take like 4 BNB, 2 BNB to audit these projects, and then if you have people creating these coins who don't have 2 BNB to spare, 4 BNB to spare, they actually cannot do the audit before the pink sale. It's after they raise money from the pink sale that they can do the audit. But then again, that's when you can easily fall into a scam. So be careful. I like to see audit, audit, audit. Okay. Um, Also, every now and then you see one that has KYC. That's know your customer. Pink sale offers that. I don't know if there's one that has KYC here. I'm looking. There it is. Okay. So you have this one. What's this? Meta Floki Mongo, whatever it is. But I mean, the name is funky and all, but it has KYC. The developers have declared their identity to PinkSale, and then they have also been audited. They have these two things. So this is a really good sign. And so they are looking to raise 500 BNB. And if they raise 500 BNB, they're good to go, but they are capping it at 1,000 BNB. So no more than 1,000 BNB. So this may not be the best if you are not into meme coins, but then having audit and KYC is great. Okay. Same here. You can see Dragon Infinity. This just sounds like a game, probably on the metaverse or something like that. And they are also audited and KYC. So audit and KYC is great. Okay. So here you can see these people, their sale starts in 25 minutes, right? And you have uh, okay, you see when it starts, right? So let's take a look at one of them, for example. Let's take a look at this Dragon Infinity. I'm going to go to view pool. And so you read about the coin. Dragon Infinity is created by the idea of a P to E, play to earn NFT gaming in the world of mysterious dragon saga of a time where dragons rule the world. So interesting. Now the question is, you have to do some research on these people. Try to see if they claim to do what they say they are doing, right? So we could, let's say, go to their Twitter and see something here. And okay, they have 668 followers, now 194 following. So this is a good sign. They don't have, um, you know, five 50,000 followers when they haven't launched yet. And let's see, so the Twitter was created in November 2021. So it actually, I don't know, actually looks pretty good. If this is their gameplay, then it actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I might just be exposing a gem on here. Um, so that's so then that's one place. Okay, I'm not gonna go on the Telegram, but you can check out their Telegram. Check out they do have um, Instagram on here. Let's check out their website. Okay, like I said, always website, website, website. Okay, so I mean, it looks like they have something. They do have something. It actually looks quite interesting because these games don't have to be that complicated if they are going to be on the metaverse to do very well. So home, about, game, play to eat, 3D. Definitely, they put some work into this website, and the fact that they are okay, so this is great. Their liquidity is locked. Initial liquidity pool will be locked for 6 months. See, there's a mistake right there. 6 months. They missed an S. Again, like I said, some of these people may not be native English speakers, but I look out for little things. But then again, it's still looking good. It's still looking good. But yeah, here, 6 month, right? Make it 6 months. If for some reason PancakeSwap decides to release V3, this is not confirmed, but we want to make sure we are able to adapt to changes like this if they occur. The future of BSC is still unpredictable, and we want to be prepared for anything. Okay, so they are giving a reason why they are locking it for only 6 months because if there is an update, they want to be able to take their money back and then put it back in the V3 or whatever, I guess. Okay, so audited by Interfi Network, Certic or Quantum audit after launch. Okay, so here's a quick thing. Certic is tier one, right? Tier one. So for example, let's go back to Pink Sale. I'm going to show you guys something real quick here. Pink Sale finance. And then maybe I don't know, where do you get the audits? Okay, KYC and audit. I'm gonna click on here, and okay, so here you can see these are on Pink Sale. Okay, these are tier two audit groups. So tech audit, contract checker. These are okay. These are good, but these guys are the creme de la creme, right? They may not necessarily be better than these guys, but if you are audited by any of these guys, they actually see you as more reliable. So that's why Certec is on here. Again, something like SafeMoon was audited by Certec, but back then it's not like I knew what Certic was, and I was just watching. I'm like, what is SafeMoon? I didn't get in. Could have turned $100 into a lot of money. Um, and Solid Group and Hashex. So all right, back to Dragon Infinity real quick here, and then we're gonna close it. So dev doxing, this is one thing that they've done, which is great. I haven't fully verified it yet. I need to see the team. So the team is doxed on the website and did a KYC with PinkSale. So PinkSale will require your social security or your driver's license, whatnot, to add that KYC to your name. So let's see. So white paper roadmap. Okay, I'm not going to read a whole white paper. I just want to take a look at it. Okay. Okay. All right. Just taking a look at some stuff. Let's take a look at the team. Okay. This is the team. One of the co-founders has a red eye. Uh, um, yeah, I don't know about all that. The pictures, they don't have links that I can click to. I don't like that. So I don't like that. The fact that they don't have links I can click to. If they're saying the entire team, okay, consists of 27 people. Interesting. Uh, Maybe it's just a design thing that they have to finish up. But anyway, yeah, I don't like that part. So hey, it's you guys have to website looks good, but trust me, what's the name of the other thing? Oh, Squid Game website looked better. Okay, and the rug was pulled. so so then again, be careful, guys, be careful. All right, let's see if I exhausted all my points here for today. Let me see. We spoke about if there are questionable engagement. We spoke about liquidity. You have to make sure the liquidity is locked. And then, some people have the habit of looking for code that is looking for the word locked in a code, right? Now, sometimes some programmers trick you. They put the word locked in a comment. So if you're reading any Solidity code or whatever, if it's a double front slash, it's a comment. If it's a front slash and asterisk, right, it's a more multi-line comment. So that is not actually going to run in the code. It's just a comment. So if you are just searching for the word locked and you find it in a comment and you cannot tell that it's a comment, guess what? You've been fooled. So that's why at least you need to learn a few things. You don't have to learn coding Solidity, but just a few things that will help you dig around much better. Okay. So the goal is to be able to dig around much better. Um, Let me see here. All right. All right. And that's about it for today. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? UEDC coin. What's your thoughts? UEDC. What is UEDC? UEDC. Oh, there's quite a few of them here. Uh, I don't know which one I'm going to select. Oh, and also, when you find a coin and you go on Dex tools, and you see that the transactions are only buy and buy, you don't see any red sell. It's a honey pot. It means when you buy it, you cannot sell it. Okay, so look for those things. So I'm gonna pick one random UEDC. Is it the United Emirates? That is the United. Okay, so some people probably created some fake versions of it. It's loading here. This is definitely a fake version because it does have zero liquidity. I'm not sure where can I find UEDC, United Emirates coin. Okay. Okay. All right. Already listed on here. Market cap 2 million. Um, let's see. It already has close to 5,000 holders. Interesting. Fully diluted market cap. Market cap looks still pretty small. Okay, not a lot of activity. Let me look at the holders. Okay, so here's where I have a problem. For this wallet to hold 35% of the coins and not be a burn wallet, this is not a burn wallet. This is not a contract wallet. I have a problem with that. Okay, I do have a problem with that. Uh, and the contract wallet, there's one here that has only 3.7%, one here has only 1.3%. And so I don't know what the United Emirates, if this one is for the government or whatever, because they can take it out. But I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but it's definitely not a burn address and it doesn't have the contract sign attached to it. So I know it's not the liquidity pool. So that's something to worry about. But maybe we can find it. Let's go find it on Dex Tools. UEDC. Okay, I'm gonna pick the first one. I think this might be it. Wrapped BNB and UEDC. Okay. Well, the Dex 2 score is pretty high. So maybe I don't know. Uh, the Dex 2 score is pretty high, so maybe that address may be locked in a way or the other, but I haven't looked at the code, so I can't tell. And let's see, the liquidity is okay. It's okay. Okay, it's not the greatest, but 18,000 is really good. Um, so it's not the greatest. Daily volume is pretty low. Daily volume is pretty low, but the reliability is not bad at all. I've seen projects with far less score that actually come out to do okay. Now, the community trust, however, the people in the community, however, probably are the same as myself, because when I saw that wallet with the big um, this thing that wasn't locked and it didn't have the contract sign next to it, I was worried. Like that's a no go for me. Uh, but let's take a look at the trade history. You can see people. You see buy here, more sell, sell, buy, sell, 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 buy. So at least people are able to sell, and so at least we know that. Now the question is, what are the fees? This is one more thing. Some projects may not be rug pulls, but they probably have like 20% fees to buy or sell. That is also something you need to look out for. Um, Again, uh, they may have lots of promises, but when the fees start going above 20-25%, that's that's a slow money grab. It's not a rug pull, but it's the coin will not be doing well in the long term. Okay. All right. Okay. So UEDC, I don't know. How long have they been out? Let me see. What's the day here? Oh, 14th May. Yeah, they've been out for way too long to not have enough activity going on. I wonder what their, let me check their Twitter. It's funny how we use Twitter to determine stuff these days. Um, okay, so they got listed on Gate.io October 14th. Come on, find it there. Well, they are getting some listings, which is interesting. Uh, yeah, yeah. Anyway, the activity doesn't look that great, guys. I gotta go. Sorry. Next time I'll check all your other stuff, all the other coins you guys have on here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. He says, is cake from Pancake Swap a rug pull? How about let's talk about it next time? Okay. I will look into it, and then next time I come, we'll talk about it. All right. Peace, guys. Take care. Everyone, take care and stay safe out there. And still, there are great opportunities for you to, uh, for you to find good projects at the beginning. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, 17 versus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Bless.